Today we're going to talk about liquidity pools and what impermanent loss is when dealing with a liquidity pool. Any liquidity pool you fund needs 50% of the token and 50% of a stable coin. For our example, we're going to use Ethereum and US dollars to make it clear. So you want to fund this thing with $10,000 of Ethereum and $10,000 of dollars. Okay? We're going to throw it in the liquidity pool. Now, let's assume for our example, Ethereum is at $100 per Ethereum right now, which ultimately means we have 100 Ethereum in the pool. Now, let's say Ethereum jumps to $110. What does that mean? It means people are going to see the difference in $100 Ethereum and $110 Ethereum and see an arbitrage situation. So they're going to go take that $100 Ethereum out of the liquidity pool. Through arbitrage math, we know that this is going to end up resulting in 95.347 Ethereum left in the pool, meaning they will have sold 4.7 Ethereum to equalize that price to $110 per Ethereum. They will have exchanged $488 for that Ethereum to be purchased. Now, the math on that's a little bit complicated, but this is correct, and this is the way market makers make that price equilibrium happen. Now, let's go see what the liquidity provider has now, because they've provided the liquidity pool with this stuff. So where is their current value at, or where do they stand? Obviously, they have $10,488 in the liquidity pool. If they were to withdraw, they could have that right now. In Ethereum, they have $10,488. Remember the 50-50 thing? So the math works out 95.347 Ethereum times $110 per Ethereum now at the current price of Ethereum, meaning they smacked a whopping $976 profit. Not bad, right? But hold on a second. We got to do this. We got to figure out if they would not have done the liquidity pool, where would they be? So we take their US dollars. They have $10,000 because remember, they didn't do the liquidity pool, so they didn't get the increase of $488 that they would have had if they had put the money into the liquidity pool. So you have that. But they also have 100 Ethereum still at $110 now per Ethereum, meaning they have $11,000 of Ethereum sitting in their wallet right now, meaning they have $21,000. A whopping profit of $21,000 had they just held versus the $976 had they, since they put the money in the liquidity. That is the difference. That is your impermanent loss of $24 because you put the money in the liquidity pool. You took that risk. Now, there is a chart on this. If you look at this chart, you can see as the price of Ethereum or the price of one asset in the liquidity pool goes up exponentially, your loss increases. Your impermanent loss increases exponentially. Same thing if it goes down even. If the price of Ethereum would have gone down, your impermanent loss would have increased exponentially based on this curve here. This chart is something you can refer to and see, so you can see the loss as it goes up or as it goes down. Now, this loss is negated if one of two things happen. One, they don't pull out of the liquidity pool, or number two, the price equalizes again and returns to about the same equivalent that you originally put into the liquidity pool. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully that was a quick illustration on what impermanent loss is. This goes from anything to liquidity pools to NFTs. It's the same exact thing. So I know people that have bought in NFTs and they've sold at more Ethereum, but really they realize a loss because the price of Ethereum changed during the period in which they held that NFT. So they had an impermanent loss while they held that NFT. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you want more tech tips just like this one, go to nickblacknext.com and you can see all kinds of videos just like this one and others on how to trade, buy, swap, and do other utility-wise things with crypto. We'll see you in the next one.